conversation with Salil Parekh, the CEO of Infosys, right here on the promenade at Davos. Thank you very much, Salil, for talking to Moneycontrol. I want to begin by asking you, this is the fourth day of Davos, so by now I think you've met many clients, you've had many meetings in the last few days. What's your key takeaway, when it comes to budgets for the year, technology budgets? What do they say?
So thanks for having me here. The World Economic Forum, we met several clients. The general mood of the clients is optimistic. They are quite charged up about the type of change generative AI can make for their business. There are some use cases which are very significant, huge benefits that they can get. However, what we saw as we announced last week for the quarter, we are not yet seeing a change in the actual buying. So we'll wait and see how that happens, but they seem to be quite energized by the generative AI.
Right. When you say you don't see actual buying, can you tell us a little more about that?
So there, what we said last week, the way our clients were looking at things, there was a lot of focus on cost, efficiency, automation, and that programs are doing well. We had a large deals number of 3.2 billion, a lot of them net new. But the digital transformation or cloud, we were not seeing those types of large programs when we announced last week. And here there were more conversations of direction. So there was not specific buying at this stage.
Right. So when do you see discretionary spend coming back, Salil? Because the overall sense we got is, there is optimism, there is green shoots, but when will we see that translating?
So that is difficult to say when we will get the translation of that. So the way we are looking at it is, we are positioned ourselves as an AI first company. We have Topaz. We are working with several large language models. We have different areas, customer service, software development, knowledge, where we are working very closely on a pilot program. But we don't see yet that converting to the large program. So we don't know when that will happen.
Right. In terms of headcount addition, Salil, one trend that we've noticed is, the decline in headcount for firms quarter on quarter. Now, is that a sign of, weak demand forecasting, or is there a more fundamental trend here, in terms of the impact of, say, generative AI and automation?
So here what we are seeing is essentially, if you've seen our utilization over the last 3 quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3, steadily going up. We've taken a view, there is always some natural attrition, even though it was very low in Q3. We are just making sure that we become more efficient, and we are not bringing in people at this stage in a large way. But the work that we are seeing is more focused on cost and automation. And so as the digital programs or cloud programs or GenAI programs start, we will start to see more expansion. So we don't see that there is some sort of a trend. It's much more waiting for the economic environment with interest rates and so on to change, and then decision making at the large companies to change.
Right. Last week in your earnings, I think you narrowed your revenue guidance for this year. But how do you see FY25 trending for you? Will it be a better year compared to FY24?
So there again, as you pointed out, we narrowed the guidance, which means essentially the midpoint we kept the same, which gave us a view that, look, things are neither worse, neither better from Q2 to Q3. At this stage, it's a little bit early for us to look at the next financial year. So as we finish up this Q4, we'll have a better sense of that.
Right. We're also seeing, top IT firms compete for talent in the senior management. There's talk about poaching wars and so on. Would you like to weigh in on this again? Is this a function of the market? We've also seen many exits from Infosys. They've gone on to become CEOs in other companies. What do you make of this? Are you hiring people enough at the senior management level? Do you have a deep leadership bench?
So there first, the individuals who have left are very good friends of mine, good professionals. They're doing, and I'm sure they'll do very well. We are fortunate at Infosys to have a good bench of leadership talent. So as you know, several months ago, 6-9 months ago, we filled and moved people into the new role. So our structure stabilized back then itself. And we see even today there's a huge set of individuals who can do larger roles within Infosys. So at this stage we are comfortable. Of course, if there's things that we need, we look. But for what we put in place, we have the team within Infosys.
Final question, Salil. On AI itself, 2023 was a year of chatbots, the hype, POCs. Will 2024, 2025 be the actual year of execution, application? How are you seeing it panning out?
So there are some situations where the benefits are incredible. You look at customer service, software development, knowledge areas, and we are working with clients on smaller programs. My sense is, as the economic environment also improves, people will look to say, look, let's start big programs on that. And we don't know when that'll happen, but this is a real generative AI is a fundamental change in technology, and we are fortunate that we are in somewhat of a leadership position there.
On that note, thank you very much for talking to us.